Welcome, all my aliens, apes, and zombies, and it's CryptoNovo311, and it's Sunday night. Oh man, it's already Sunday. This week is flying by. We got an awesome show for us tonight. Got lots of great guests, some awesome interviews, and we got some really cool stuff that we are going to be minting. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be wonderful, and you're going to see it live. All right. We have none other than Comfy Punks right here, the Comfy Devil. He is going to be looking at these shoes to mint. Which one of these shoes is he going to mint live? With that, look at the colors. You got the tassel hat, which, oh yeah, who can't say anything bad about the tassel hat? Looking good. You have the pink with hat. Then you also have the hoodie robber right there with the beard. We're going to have some talking with Bitcoin Pizza because, the Bitcoin Pizza Day holiday is coming up. So we got snacks in the house. We also have $1 million worth of pizza that they're trying to give away. 10,000 rare pizzas. But if you scroll down here, world's largest pizza party. So we're going to be talking a little bit of that with all these pizza party, approximately real pizzas for the party right there. 26K snacks in the house. He makes stuff. Also, we will be having the Punk Project right here. Live minting of the punks. AR filter. Cool stuff that you can bring into the metaverse. We will be checking that out. There again with Comfy Punks, opening them up. See if we can get one of the creators, one of the helpers in there, Sam, coming out. We'll see if we can get him on the line. And we got some other fun stuff that we're going to bring to your attention. And with that being said, we're going to try to bring in live action right here. And I think he just chimed in. We're going to see if Snacks is available. Let's see if he's ready to go. Snacks, you ready to good? All right. So what do we got? Stay snacking along. Hey, how we doing, my friend? How are you?
I'm tired, man. I've been making a lot of digital pizza.
Well, we're making digital pizza. He's snacking along. You're one of the first people that I got in contact with in the NFT space. I know you had some grassroots coming from Chicago, doing the 48-hour film contest. I love in the background right there. Little painting mural, all CryptoPunks with some rare pizza. So, all right, we have a big holiday coming up. What's going on with the holiday here, Snacks?
So, if your viewers don't know, which they probably know, right? It's Bitcoin Pizza Day. So, on May 22nd in 2010, Laszlo bought 2 crappy Papa John's pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin. That is currently, well, less than it was yesterday, but still a lot of money, about $500 million.
The most expensive pizza ever bought. I mean, imagine buying that pizza now. You're probably kicking yourself in the tailpipe if you bought that pizza. That's the most expensive probably meal anyone's ever eaten and it digested. That's some expensive toppings on that pizza.
He says no regrets, though.
Yeah, but you know what? It helps the community. It helps the story. It helps the history. One day, looking back in the history books, there's going to be an entire chapter on that. So, I mean, that's not going to be anything that he's going to shake his head upon because he's making that history happen. He's having fun with it. He's passing the word along. And, that was kind of one of the first news highlights I've ever heard about Bitcoin, because back when it first started, no one really heard about it. And he was making something brand new.
So, yeah, so we're trying to put, add another story to that lineage and celebrate in a big way this year. So we sold these generative art pizza NFTs and we raised about $1.3 million so far. We think we're going to raise a lot more over the next, we have a week, but the way NFTs work, I mean, you can sell a lot of NFTs in a week. So we currently have 7,706 left. but they increase in price. And the last ones, they're BOGO. It's 2 for 1, 10,000 Bitcoin, just like the first pizzas that Laszlo paid for. So we're hoping that Elon Musk, Jack Dorsey, or Mark Zuckerberg, Michael Saylor, these kind of guys, Mark Cuban, decide that a $500 million pizza makes sense, because guess what? We're going to turn around and spend all that money on a global pizza party. So I have been calling pizzerias all over the world for like a month now, telling them we want to give them $625. That's $500 for pizza and a $125 tip, so they can just give out free pizza to their community on next Saturday. We're in every continent. We're in Antarctica because of our Chilean team. We're on a volcano in Guatemala. We're in Russia. We're in China. We're in Singapore. We're in Africa. Like, we're everywhere.
You're global. We do need someone like Elon Musk to get it up in his rocket ships and turn this, interstellar. I mean, that'd be the crowning achievement, and that's what we're trying to hope here is spread the word, spread the voice, try to get people, acknowledgement about this space, this community, because that's what it's all about, helping each other and trying to get that common message out there.
And the long-term thing here is that, we're throwing a global pizza party, the largest pizza party ever, on May 22nd, but we're Pizza DAO. And that means we're a decentralized autonomous organization that exists to serve pizza. And so what it means to serve pizza is to make it better and free, as far as we're concerned. And to that end, we can throw free pizza day, and we will. And we will do it more than once, maybe even more than once a year. But we will create an open franchise. And what that means is that we can create a database of information and software as a service, business technologies that we offer to pizzerias all over the planet for free. And we believe that that is a very valuable service to provide, because pizza is a public good.
And you're bringing that public good, and you're bringing it public knowledge to help the pizzerias, to help the people that are working 9 to 5, that are starting their own companies and their own businesses, to have a fighting chance in this world. It's equaling the playing field for them by bringing lights, 1, funding, 2, knowledge, which is power, and 3, how can NFTs and the science behind it mainstream and help others? I mean, that the science behind it is the most amazing and fascinating thing behind what I'm trying to spread knowledge on, is NFTs, the NFT movement, through cool stuff like this, which are helping others.
The 5 to 10 year plan here is that we get all of these pizzerias onto blockchain accounting systems that satisfy securities regulations, so that their communities can own shares in these businesses. This is going to revolutionize finance. We believe that, we have a pizza distribution problem, not a pizza scarcity problem. Oh yeah, there's my page. There's my web series about South Philly, my neighborhood.
So there is tons of people out there looking to get food, looking to get this pizza. We're trying to distribute it better. We're trying to fast track it better. That's the great thing about the NFT movement. That's the great thing about the blockchain technology, Ethereum. And that's why this technology is, you're hearing so much about it. It's revolutionizing the way that people want to do business, how economies are made within infrastructures of a common idea. And what better common idea than straight up pizza and just giving away pizza?
Yeah, I mean, look, the blockchain financial revolution started with pizza, and it continues with pizza. So we think it's going to be a really great story for crypto, a great story for decentralization, a great story for NFTs, for DAOs, for the world, and for pizza, of course.
I want to thank you very much. I have a couple other guests coming on. Any other projects coming up? I mean, I know this is a big project coming up. How can we help contribute? How can we get the word out? I mean, you have just a couple of days here before, the big holiday. So what can we do to help?
So you can sign up your neighborhood pizza shop, especially if you're international. We have a ton of shops in the United States, and you can look at them at crm.rarepizzas.com. If you just throw a little CRM dot in front of that, you'll see. And we're currently sending out MailChimp campaigns to, you got to delete the www though. And we're sending out MailChimp campaigns to get all these people's payment information. Oh, delete, there, go again. No, you got to take off the shop. Almost there. There you go. Not working? Yeah, it should. Maybe you have the HTTPS in front. It's a redirect. Whatever. Anyway, it's a CRM that we use to keep track of everybody and get them into MailChimp. And it's, you know, it's a massive endeavor actually to distribute money, it turns out, all over the world. And it's funny, we collect all this money with crypto, and then we're using legacy financial systems to send it all over the world. And guess what? It's not easy. It's a real case study in why crypto matters.
And that's the important thing, is that we can get through this. You're paving the way of how we can get through the financial difficulties of mainstreaming, the means of transferring not only data, but, you know, finances between a buying customer or selling customer. And in this case, you know, charity, you know, giving out some pizzas.
Yeah, we're serving in Korea, we're serving there's this charity that serves elderly who live at home alone, and we're sending like $2,000 worth of pizza out to them. We are doing Slice Out Hunger in the United States. We're doing charities in the UK, and I mean, we need more all over the world. Like, when someone reaches out to us and says like, hey, we could use pizza here, we say, you know, where and how much. Yeah, look, this guy, he says Rare Pizzas. Watch this. He's on a volcano.
And I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's almost very similar to the punk hunt.
Get Rare Pizza.
Rare
Join
Pizza.
me May 22nd for Free Pizza Day and come and get Rare Pizza.
There we go.
Yeah,
fans all over the world, all over the continent. I love the hat. I love what's going on. Thank you very much for coming on. Anything else that we could talk about? You got the mic for a couple more seconds, and then we got a live show, and we're gonna move on to something else here in about a minute or two.
Yeah, I think just sign up your local pizza shop at payment.rarepizzas.com. We will send them $625, especially if they're international. We have a little bit of a backlog for the United States right now because we're really focused on this being international. We are on every continent. We are, you know, it's a global movement. We believe pizza should be free, and it's an art to pizza pipeline. We sell art to raise money for pizza because it's a public good.
It is a public good. You're doing public service. Thank you. It's finally great to talk to you in person. And keep me posted on anything we can do, anything we can retweet. We got pizza coming up this week. So always nice to have good people in a good space making cool things. Thank you very much. We will chat with you soon. So as you guys can see right there, awesome things happening in the space. We had some cool ideas. We have concepts coming together with that free pizza coming around all over the world. I mean, this is global. I'm going to bring in Video Game Freak. He kind of keeps an eye on things behind the scenes interviewing here. Video Game Freak, what do you think of what we just saw? One with the pizzas and what's going on here?
Well, so I wanted to give Snacks credit because that's so incredible. Pizza is a public good, and he is doing good by providing this service. So it's funny because I was just reading an article the other day. It was actually like an article that came out, I think, a couple of years ago about how Domino's, you know, is now a technology company that sells pizza, and he's, you know, working towards building that infrastructure for, you know, the mom and pop shops. So kudos to him, and I really like the project. I'm definitely gonna, you know, do some more digging and see how I can help.
Yeah, that was some fun stuff. Cool stuff by cool people, which I always love to see. It is pretty sick, you know. Some people in the comments down here
popping off with pizza in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, it is cool, and you know, there's so much going on in NFTs. That's why it makes the whole Twitter thing just easy to find cool things real fast. And I was able to just collaborate and hop on with him real quick about, what they have going on in a cool area and a cool community. Speaking of cool areas, cool communities, we are going to bring in kind of one of the main features here is we got Comfy Punks right here. We're going to bring in him right here, and we're going to talk about minting some shoes. All right. So Comfy Punks, how are we doing today? How can you hear me? Do we got the live stream working well here?
Yeah, man. I can you hear me?
Oh, perfect. Sounds loud and clear. Okay. First of all, what did you think of the pizza? What did you think of the pizza deal there?
I'll tell you what, man, I'm hungry already. I eat pizzas pretty much like every day for lunch. I just throw in a frozen pizza, and I do that because it's easy. And it sounds like what Dr. Snacks is going to be bringing to the table, specifically my table, is highly disruptive technology that puts those frozen pizza places out of business, because I'm going to be ordering there for sure, because that's some fresh stuff. And I'll tell you what,
I love that, like, something that is otherwise like kind of memey is actually tackling like some difficult technology problems. Like you have the DAO and the transferring of money across international borders. You've got them publicly funding free pizza. Like there's a lot of, actual problems being solved by that, like being addressed via pizza. So
exactly.
Love that.
You know what? And, when you talk to, people about blockchain technology and stuff, people don't they don't care about blockchain, right? They say, okay, yeah, whatever. You can use it to buy a CryptoPunk. That's probably less than 1% of people out there. You can use it to buy a Beeple. Again, you're talking to a very, very small proportion of people out there. Hey, you can use it to buy a pizza. Oh, now you got some attention. That speaks to the masses. So again, great technology. I'm looking forward to hearing more about it.
Pizza. I mean, that's no better way to bring people together than pizza. And it's real cool. It was just cool from the beginning, and it's something that's going to be an annual thing, and you're going to see annual. I bet you that's going to turn into a bigger and bigger fundraiser. I mean, it's fun with a capital FUN. I just enjoy hearing about it, and then just the whole global reach. I mean, they didn't just keep it to Chicago versus New York style pizza. I mean, they're all over the place. They even said Antarctica in there. That's ridiculous.
On top of volcano. That's crazy.
And there's a video footage of it. The guy eating it, snacking away. It was funny to see in Snacks there. He had a bag of chips. I mean, he probably just has a bag of chips flowing all the time. And
Snacks live snacking.
Yeah. Trademark. All right. So, Comfy Punks. What are we talking about here tonight? Are you, and absolutely no pressure at all. If you don't want to mint these, I mean, I like to make content. I myself am a collector. I wanted to get a pair of these for myself. And I saw them. I thought they were cool. I thought it was something that would be attached to my NFT that I'll probably never sell. And I like cool things, and I saw a lot of cool things in my time, so I decided to get this. So what are your thoughts going through your head right now?
Yeah, I've been pretty excited about this when the news hit, and I saw that what they were doing. I was like, you know what? I haven't bought a pair of shoes in 5 years. It's about time that I do, right? I want to be comfy. I've just worn slippers for the past 5 years, and so it's like, all right, well, there's something, that speaks to me. I'm highly motivated and excited about CryptoPunks, about my especially my comfy devil 4680 over there, and he's my avatar, and so I've been looking forward to this, and there's been a lot of interest in. It's like, all right, well, it's 1 ETH. And it's pretty high price for something that you may not be able to sell again on the open market. Hey, I have no qualms with, after I get my next 5 years out of my kicks, that, hey man, I'm gonna put them up on the open market, and I'm looking forward for them to getting back my 1 ETH 5 years from now for sure. So So yeah, so my big dilemma is as you saw, I have my three punks, right? Let's see. Can you go back to the previous tab, the Twitter tab? Let's see, and scroll down a little bit. And so I right there with the 3 sirens, click on that puppy. Yeah, so I needed some help from Twitter, and so I asked them for what their preference, and as you can see, I got 10 freaking votes. Now you could I have 7 followers, so I got even more. I got even more votes. So even the Russian bots are interested and have a stake in which pair I select. So
can you guys guess? Can you just guess which one I voted for? Can you guess?
Tassel hat.
Tassels.
Yeah, you got it. I voted that one in a second. I'm like tassel hat. I couldn't click it fast enough. Like tassel hat in, sold.
All right. Can you go to the picture that shows the 3? I don't know if you pull that up. But all right. So yeah, so that's what I was wrestling with. I was wrestling with my tassel hat, my pink with hat, and my comfy character there. And so I looked and took a look at tassel hat there on the far left, and I took a good strong look at that. I was really happy with how that got generated and got revealed. Really great colors there. The green from the tassels prominently displayed on the side. The pink from the lipstick, or the purple on the lipstick, prominently displayed on the front. You're walking down the street, people are going to say, holy shit, right? Tassel hat, right? Even if they've never seen a CryptoPunk. Now, what I really liked is that light blue from the glasses on the tongue.
Yeah, the nerd glasses.
Yeah,
nerd glasses.
That's really nice, and when you see it rotated, when you see that shoe rotated, that blue is like on the outside, it's on the inside. Now nobody sees the inside, but my feet see the inside, man, and then my feet are gonna be happy with that. And so that was one of the considerations. All right, so next is pink with hat. I really like the way this one was rendered, man. This is a sharp shoe. I mean, I'm a dude, but I would have no problems at all walking down the street, walking my dog, with a pair of those sneaks on. And there's no doubt that those are attention getters right there.
That was my vote, the pastels.
Absolutely, man. I mean, that's a sharp shoe. It's not overly stated. It commands some respect.
This is the new skill with that type of shoe. I mean, straight from Claire Silver 13. I mean, taste is the new skill with that. I like that look. You had a hard decision between these 3.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you what. I saw Claire's shoes that she rendered, smoking hot, right? She's just gonna be walking down the street, smoking hot, right? And I looked at my shoes and I was like, these are even better than Claire's, man. These are even better. I saw
don't tell her you said that. Shout out.
No, I would never say that. So go ahead and edit that part out, CryptoNovo, if you don't mind. But yeah, so her sneaks are pretty good, but mine are better. And she's the ultimate connoisseur of the taste, and she didn't weigh in publicly on if mine were better. I'm sure she has her opinions, but we won't talk about that in public here. All right, so then, lastly, my Comfy Devil 4680 shoes over there. Now those right there, those you can wear anytime. Yeah, I mean, I can walk in the office, high level VP meeting, kick my shoes up on the desk.
Kick my shoes up on the desk.
And
those are one of those like you could wear out bowling, or you could wear like suits and sneakers. Like that's what I love about them.
Absolutely, yeah. If I wear them bowling, I'm going to win that bowling match, right? I'm going to win the game, no doubt. If I walk into the office with those, whatever I say is going to go. It's going to be as simple as that. So, I mean, I am sensitive to that old saying, or the saying that with great power comes great responsibility. And I think that I'm ready to accept the responsibility with these. And so ultimately, all right, let's go. All right, I got my page loaded up. Let me go ahead and share my screen.
All right. Here. Again, I mean, whatever you want to do, don't feel pressure that you need to mint these or not mint these. I mean, I just like to hear the stories behind it. I actually like digging through the different accounts. Can I ask you this before we get it? How did you get into CryptoPunks? What
Man.
was your lead in? I mean, this is kind of the first. I mean, I just kind of picked up on your story, a couple of days ago. Go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was just thanks to Twitter, right? I started getting, I had a lot of feed going on with just crypto Twitter, and just seeing a lot of that, and I just saw CryptoPunks start to pop up, and my reaction, first of all. And I'll tell you what, that was only probably February of this year. My first reaction was, "What the are people doing, man? This little picture." And then I kept on staring at those little pictures, and they started staring back at me, and I started getting in my head. And probably like many other stories out there, it became probably more like an infatuation with it, right? Like some sort of takeover. And it's something that I said, all right, I want to be a part of this. I got to figure out how. And
like its teeth in.
Yeah, and so, man, I jumped in, and I jumped in big. I started off with the floor punk, with the dev punk, and had him, and I was like, "Oh, this is a dev punk, man. He's gonna down below." Yeah, Charlie there. He was my first punk, and we
That's a solid number there, number 490, 497.
497 dev punk, strong dev punk, right? And we just stared into each other's eyes for the longest time, and then finally, I said, "Hey, this is my dude. I'm gonna click him up. I'm gonna own this dude." And I was like, "All right, this guy's gonna go for $80,000, right?" And you're just learning. You don't know. I didn't jump in with a lot of research or anything like that. It's just something that I knew that, hey, this is something I want to be a part of, and I think long term. This is something that's, CryptoPunks is going to continue to be strong once everybody starts realizing the value of it, the historical value, and the scarcity that's associated with CryptoPunks, right?
You don't got to second guess me. I was all about it, and I had great friends in the Discord that just kind of hand walked me through it. Because I saw the same tea leaves. I thought this was cool stuff, cool technology. I've been in the crypto game for a while, as far as cryptocurrency. And then, I saw these, and I'm, people think I'm an OG back from 2017. I'm not. I'm only a year deep. I got my CryptoPunks probably in April of last year. And the same thing is, I learned how to ladder up. I learned how to, what punks and what attributes to look good. You have a really good looking. I mean, these three are pretty mint right here. I mean,
they're great.
You learned well, and whoever your master was, you little Padawan, you found your niche, because those things are good looking punks.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm proud of them. Proud of my family here. So I went in pretty much all on my own on Comfy Devil there, and on Tassels. I recruited some assistants with Von Mises 14 on Pink with Hat, and I picked Pink with Hat up from Shill Pixels most recently. Scooped her up at a nice price, I think, and people criticize her beauty mark and everything, but all right, some would call it a mole. All right, I call it a beauty mark. I mean, Cindy Crawford, Madonna, Marilyn Monroe, the iconic beauties of that are timeless. They all had a beauty mark. So does 1163, right? There's a lot of value in her, and again, happy owner right here.
That's excellent. And you know what? We might have a happy owner of. I'm going to turn on your screen here. Turn off mine.
Yeah.
So what we're looking at here is the Punks Project screen. I think it was 3 or 4 days ago, I was able to click through here. I actually had Gus, the winner of the CryptoPunk. He had some questions about it because it's just like me. I mean, sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. A lot of times I don't know what I'm doing. So what I'm trying to do is just find my way through this space with my friends and see what is going on. So let's see what's going on with what you have going on here with it. Why don't you click
All
away?
right. So generate my sneaks. And man, so just want to say amazing interface that Artifact created here. Again, when I started digging into this, I was still kind of on the fence, and then I saw this, right? All right, so let's hover over one of these guys.
That was cool.
Boom.
I thought that was
Hover.
really
Right.
neat.
You got this ethereal shadow of your punk, and it's just this ghostly figure that's kind of moving along really well. Gosh, pink with hat, it's beautiful.
And for years, I've
And,
seen the different colors, the pink and then the greens and then the blues, and then, you know, and then even going back to your comfy colors, it just, it draws you in. It's almost, it's just,
yeah,
It's like mesmerizing.
yeah.
it is so beautiful, right? Yeah, and then so clicking on the shoe here, right? Man, look at that. It's just sharp. Again, with great power comes great responsibility. There's, you know, right on the tongue, all of the shoes have it. Right on the tongue there, 4680, Comfy Devil. And
the color palette over there next to the CryptoPunk picture, I think that was pretty neat how it has, you know, where they're drawing their colors from for different specs within the shoe.
yes, yeah, all the specs, all the details, you know, and you know, my only questions that I had for Artifact was, you know, unfortunately they couldn't make it on, but all right, final, you know, first and foremost, are they comfy, right? Are these guys comfy? Will they live up to the comfy expectations that I would have? So, all right, he's not on to answer that question, but again, the other question I have is, all right, what sizes do they have? I'm sure they cover the full range of sizes, but I got really small feet. Although I make it up for that in other ways. I got a rather large size hood, but seriously, no, I wear size 10, but I'm sure that they got my size. But yeah, so with that, assuming they got my size, when am I going to get these guys on my doorstep so I can wear them? Because I'm ready for my promotion. And I'm connecting to MetaMask. Hopefully, you know, I think I have enough ETH in MetaMask. It may not. Everything's loading so slowly, but you know,
You take your time, because you know what? I just got a message from Sam, so he might actually from the crew right here. He might be coming on in a minute. So I mean, we're in no rush. Maybe we might be able to get these questions answered, you know, live action right now.
I was going to say, I don't want to steal Sam's thunder, but I will kind of give him a shout out. Something that he had touched on Twitter the other day that I thought was super cool. Built into the Artifact smart contract for the 1 ETH. You are minting the shoes, but the smart contract is actually eating the gas to mint you both the NFT and the avatar that you get along with it. So the smart contract has it built in so that you aren't paying double gas.
Because I noticed that within my you know, NFTs that I got from them, I got sent 2 different things. One was the Punk Project sneakers, and one was the portrait. Mm-hmm. So you get, you know, 2 things from it, and that was
gotcha.
That's probably where the smart contract comes into play right there.
I just thought that was super clever and like sort of customer oriented. You know, like they just as easily could have said, you know, screw it, make them pay for the, you know, the gas for both, but I thought that was kind of forward thinking of them to think about the customer experience like that you're only paying for the gas for the one purchase, but they're eating the gas on the minting of both NFTs.
So this is the, like, you know, when I received it, it was 2 different things, and I was wondering about that because it was 2 different, pretty much 2 different things that they minted and sent my way. So I was able to, you know, I was wondering how they did that. The smart contracts are like, I've had a lot of people bundle, which was, I thought, brilliant, because it's pretty much just saves you on the tail end of sending multiple things to one person. And it was very cool to see that a lot of people that were in this space didn't even really so much know that there was that bundling option, and it saves them a ton of money in gas when there's multiple things that, want to be sold, brought up, or shipped to someone.
Well, that's a good, that's a good feature. And yeah, that was actually kind of lost on me. And of course, I didn't even mention the fact that, all right, once I delve into the metaverse and swagger around Origin City, I got the NFT version or whatever that will enable me to have these on my feet.
Yeah, the Vox file. Got to rock those in the metaverse.
Yeah, I'm not quite there yet, but eventually I will be. So that's super cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit the confirm button. I'm gonna get myself a pair of these. I showed them to my daughter. She wanted me to get pink with hat. All right, well, if it was her ETH, she would get pink with hat. It's not her ETH, right? This is my choice. All right, we're gonna hit the button.
Here we go.
I haven't even got this.
Live minting right here.
Boom. So I don't know how long this takes. Oh shit. Confirm transaction right off the bat.
It already went through. I thought the explicit language was because of the gas fees. I thought you were gonna say holy schneid. No. You can always hold off. We don't need to do this right now. You can hold off to whenever.
It already cleared MetaMask. The ETH is gone. Well, cool, man. All right, so now it's just the kind of sit and wait, and says be patient, punk. This could take a while. So yeah, so I think the decision's been made. I appreciate Twitter's input and everything. All 7 of my followers plus the 3 Russian bots. I think they all made a great decision, and thanks for the input.
Yeah, maybe I'm going to take you. Maybe do you want to pull up your OpenSea account, and maybe we'll see. Maybe when it clicks in there, I'll take you off to that way. We're not showing anything that you don't want to be seen on there. But maybe pull up your OpenSea account, because who knows? I mean, it might have already been in there. We can also check the Ether scan there. So video games, what are you thinking so far? I mean, we just did a live minting of shoes right there.
I'm such a huge fan of the project. I love seeing and kind of, via osmosis participating in the project. But conceptually pulling, the attributes and the colorways of the shoes off of the punks themselves, all of the mechanics behind the smart contract down to the design of the website itself. Shout out Samzy and, the 8-bit crew. The Artifact team is just absolutely ridiculous.
Hey, speaking of which, we do have someone from the Artifact crew right here. I'm gonna bring in Sam. Sam, are you ready? Or you're gonna get brought in one way or another? Can you shake your head that you're ready to go there? All right, he's this is a global thing. All right. I butchered this with Snacks on the time frame of it, because I thought he was around the Chicago time frame here. We have Samuel right here. Samuel, a little bit about your time frame. Am I waking you up early here? Did I wake you up out of bed here?
It's 7:30 a.m.
Oh, 7:30. Come on. I got kids. Yeah, I've been up 2 hours. I mean, you're fine. No, thanks. Sorry. Wait, is it Monday? Is it Monday? Is it Sunday? What
it's Monday. Yeah. 7:30
Monday.
Monday.
Before the 9 to 5. Well, then I'm sorry for forgetting you, but we had some cool things happen. We just had a minting of some shoes right here. Tell us a little bit about the project. We're dying to hear, and then we're gonna have Comfy Punks has a couple questions for you. The gentleman who is minting the shoes right now for his CryptoPunk 4680.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm very glad to be here, and I think it's amazing what you're doing it live and stuff. Is giving some light to the project. I'm very happy about it, because we've been working crazily on it. I've been literally not sleeping for days and having a load of Red Bull delivered in my house to stay awake. I'm not kidding. It's really true. So, yeah, I'm really happy that everyone is enjoying it, because it was a lot of work.
Well, someone like me who's keeping you up, bringing you. I mean, you probably just fell asleep maybe an hour ago, and then here I am, like, hey, you want to come on live? So I mean, your hard work. We're trying to spread the message about the wonderful thing that you guys in the studios have produced here. It's cool stuff from cool people.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So, all right, we do have a question. All right, Comfy Punks. All right, I know we just asked a couple questions, live action. Now we have Sam here. Maybe you could shed some light onto the questions that you have.
Yeah, so I'm kind of asked kind of just a couple of questions, just tongue in cheek, but I only have one really serious question. And by the way, man, congrats. This is a great project. We're just talking about the amazing user interface with just the preparation and the execution of the mint. I mean, all of that that digital kind of waving background and how it brings in the color of the punk. Just even after you're just hovering over the image of the punk that you're getting ready to click on. Amazing. It's great. It's so beautiful. So beautiful.
Yeah, we wanted to give a kind of Mortal Kombat vibe. Like when you look at your characters in Mortal Kombat and then you just over the characters and it changed the the view and stuff. So we wanted to give the same kind of vibe, like where you choosing your character, which is your punk,
Absolutely. Yeah. So, I think the only really serious question that I have for you is what kind of drugs were you guys on when you came up with all this stuff? Because seriously, the creativity, the level of creativity.
I did not know the spot. I did not know the question line to this. All right, live action. We're putting you on the spot.
Let's say love. We're on the drug of love and passion.
Red Bull.
And a Red Bull for sure.
Lack of sleep.
I mean, to be honest,
lack of sleep.
I mean, a huge lack of sleep for the entire team. I mean, so to give some light, so I'm the CTO. So I was more in charge of like the architecture of the code and making sure everyone is delivering, and also I've been working on the smart contract in the back end. And then the reality is that Samzi and Axel, those are the two front-end developers, and they've been creating an amazing experience. I mean, I'm very happy about the smart contract, but people don't see it. But the front-end, the experience that you get when you generate the shoes and stuff like that, kudos to Samzi and Axel, because they've been doing an amazing job. And we're still working, by the way. I woke up to a Discord that had like hundreds of messages because they're still working on enhancing the gallery. We're trying to improve even more the experience. So yeah, it's like kudos to those guys, because they're working like crazy to make sure the front end, the visual is like perfect.
And I saw that within it, strong Discord, tons of followers from the beginning. My didn't even pop up. I'm in the Discord. I guess it just pops up on a different page and site. It was just really cool to see, how far the project has come. 30,000 followers right now. Tons of happy fans that have been out there, that have been talking about it, the buzz about it. And as I like to see it, live minting, live action minting right here.
Yeah, no, this is really cool. This is really, really cool.
Yeah, good job, man. Thanks for the fun experience. And I think the punks that did get involved with this were pretty excited and are happy with the result.
Yeah, I'm happy too. I think like the only thing we had is we launched on the wrong day, I will say. I mean, you cannot really choose which wrong day it is in the blockchain, right? Like, so we launched on the wrong day, the day Vitalik decided to do the $1 billion donation. So Ethereum chain was dead, literally, and a lot of people minted their shoes and didn't got it. So now we're basically working on making sure that we're airdropping the shoes to people who didn't got it on the same day. And obviously there is a few. So there's still a problem we're trying to solve here. But so far so good. Apparently, there is no big $1 billion donation being done anymore, which is actually sad, but good in the same time, because then the blockchain is working correctly. And now the smart contract is efficient. So I'm happy about that.
So what about the timing of delivery of the physical?
So don't take my words for it, because there is a lot of logistic, and Benoit B is more handling it than me. I'm just the technical side, but so I think we are allowing the minting of the shoes for another week, and then after that it will be like around 1 month for you to be able to receive the physical. In between, we're gonna open a redemption system, a little bit like we did for the Furrow shoes holders, where you're gonna have to, say the size of your shoes, the address, give us the details, and then that will be done like 2 weeks prior to being delivered, basically.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of logistics there, lots of moving parts. You're dealing with technical aspects of the blockchain community. You're dealing with the logistics of getting physical NFTs out there.
Yeah.
We just recently spoke about with, Video Game Freak, what you guys did with the smart contract to help and save the gas, giving us pretty much 2 NFTs for one and not having to pay for the gas for it. So props to that.
Thank you, man.
Unlockable content that is always cool that people just don't understand. That's why I like to present the awesome and try to educate people on the blockchain technology and educate the space, because there's cool things happening, and this is making small economies for people, and it's passing on to other people. Because I mean, these shoes need to be made. There's developers that need to be that are going to be being able to profit off of this from selling these, getting ads out there, promoting it. You're going to see these shoes at weddings. You're going to see these shoes in pictures all over the place. It's going to be cool. It's going to be neat.
No, yeah, I agree, and thank you, by the way, for the smart contract. I'm quite happy with what we did. I'm happy about that, because I mean, people don't realize, but Artifact is absorbing hundreds of thousands of dollars in terms of gas fees, basically, right now, to make sure that you guys, when you're minting, pay the less possible. And I think it's pretty awesome, like a lot of people don't realize the costs that this absorbing is taking from Artifact, and we're basically taking on our own revenue to make sure that we're giving the best experience, because that's what matters more to us than anything else, is to make the people that like Artifact, that like what we do, happy, and basically, not just cash grabbing and stuff. So I think it's super important, and it's cool to hear that you like it, because it's important.
Well, for me, I'm all about promoting the CryptoPunks, the CryptoPunk space, getting artists acknowledged. And this is bridging both gaps for me as a CryptoPunk fan, as trying to promote other NFT artists that are bringing cool stuff to cool people. Sam, thank you for waking up. I know your time is precious. I know sleep is probably the one thing that you can't get back, but anything to add, anything to say, anything that you want to promote, talk about, any shout outs, anything like that? You got the mic for about a minute here.
Well, first of all, thank you everyone for inviting me here. It was really cool to see you. I want to give a shout out to all the team at Artifact, all my colleagues, Sam Z, Axel, Benoit, Zaptio, Chris. They've been doing amazing work. Fernando as well, who has created like this, all those 3D assets. He made an amazing stuff that generated them like pretty amazingly. So kudos for this genius guy as well. And then I guess shout out to the Crypto Baby Punk. I think that's important too. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you very much, Sam, for touching base, checking in with us. Best of luck to you. Have a wonderful day. Your morning's already started. Have a great week here. We'll talk with you soon. All right. That's Sam. Sam, thank you very much.
Man, thank you so much. And I'm actually going back to sleep right now. So.
Get some sleep, my friend.
Get some rest, brother. Good to see you.
You will do.
Yes,
have a good one, guys.
Bye.
That was Sam. That's some pretty cool stuff. Live action right there. Comfy Punks, anything to add? Because I do have another artist that I'm going to bring on in a couple minutes here. Anything you want to add with kind of like your shoes, the minting process, the whole, community of NFTs and CryptoPunks?
No, man. Like I said, I'm kind of new to this, and it's been fun, experiencing and getting involved with all of the artists out there. Again, the CryptoPunks have a huge following, and just having purchased old Steve, from the beginning when we were looking into each other's eyes from day one. And, I became enthralled with the CryptoPunks in general. Again, it's brought with it just a vast community of not only just great people, but I'll tell you what, it's just some of the people involved with CryptoPunks on Discord, on Twitter, ridiculously knowledgeable people, and learning a lot from them. And again, not only them, but all of the people that are involved. And it's just been a great experience overall, and definitely happy to be a part of it. And again, hey, Crypto, thanks for having me on your show, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is fun, and that's what I want to do is just bring fun live content to people that are interested in the space. So thank you for sharing this moment, these sneakers.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for allowing me to live serendipitously through your experience. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm going to be on again with the agreement of crypto once I get my shoes, and it's going to be a completely different once I got these shoes on my feet, it's going to be a whole new level of
walking around and do the street walk. You got to do it. We got to do it right with fashion.
I'm going to be senior VP. And I'll afford a drop a few ETH on an alien or a zombie or something like that.
I want those shoes on a desk, executive style, on the big desk, with just pointing out just a picture of you. Point of view with those
you
shoes
in the boardroom with the kicks on the desk.
Yeah. I'll put that on my profile as a profile pic.
All right. Well, thank you very much again. Definitely touch base with you. I'm going to bring in another artist here. Anything else, Comfy Punks?
No, man. Hey, Video Game Freak.
Thanks for the time,
man. Nice chatting with you. CryptoNovo. Nice chatting with you. Thanks very much, guys. Have a good night.
You as well.
Thank you very much. And there we go, right there. Just for minted, beautiful, right there. I mean, that's just live action. That's live action for you. Some beautiful things. Thank you very much. We have someone who actually, Rare Diamond Hands, just a featured artist that was brought up through Paris Hilton. Rare Diamond Hands, I'm wondering if you are ready to want to come on, want to talk some NFT stuff with us, and talk about what's new and going on with you and your project.
Yo, how's everybody doing?
I mean, wonderful. We just saw live minting of what was right there, some sneakers. That was just awesome stuff. Love it.
Yeah, no, I've been watching along. I mean, damn, this is sick. The website, I mean, yeah, really well done. Overall, and even before snacks and rare pizzas, I mean, what they're doing is amazing. So I mean, yeah, man, I'm just honored to be here, and so thanks for having me, man.
I mean, the honor's all mine. We reached out to each other. I was looking around. We found some really cool stuff. We wanted to bring cool stuff from cool people to the eyes, to the forefront of what's happening in this NFT movement. And what we have here is Rare Diamond Hands. How about you talk us a little bit about your select pieces right here, Rare Diamond Hands?
Yeah, so I kind of got into the crypto space only a couple months ago, and I was just kind of like hit hard with just like the tech innovation, just everything going on in the space. And as an artist, been working in the gaming industry for like a long time. I just kind of was like, yeah, man, like I want to get into some NFTs. I want to start creating and just kind of vibing with that. So I kind of looked at the classic kind of meme, if you will, that you see on Twitter, people clowning each other. Yo, you got diamond hands or no, like you gonna hold that, or you're not gonna, like, you know, what you got, kind of, yeah, you gonna hodl that, exactly. So that's what it was all about. I was like, this is a dope concept. It's kind of a symbol for the community. It's a symbol of kind of long-term conviction of, you know, something paying off on the long term, and holding your assets, whether that being a crypto or an NFT or whatever you might believe in. So yeah, I wanted to take that and kind of encapsulate that into a really high quality collection of 100 unique pieces for collectors.
And with those 100, I mean, I've seen right here, you've had some sales already, huh? I mean, you've I saw 2 sales right there, just right off the bat. I mean, that's excellent.
Yeah, I think we have. I think there's 9 collectors.
Total,
we had,
correct. But you had 2 today, or
we had a few more today too. So yeah, it's been popping off today, and honestly, the collectors that are jumping into this, I mean, an amazing community already. Just really cool guys that are getting into this, and I mean, really, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, we have so many more ideas with what we want to do for rare diamond hand holders going forward, like whether that might be an OBJ file that they can bring into the metaverse and having that thing spinning inside of their foyer, or maybe there's diamond hands, you know, on your avatar's hands. I mean, we got tons of shit like down the pipes, but for right now, it's just, yeah, these are really cool pieces, super high quality, and yeah, I just want to share them with the community.
That's what I looked at. I thought they were like sleek, clean, just like, I mean, they just, like, not the word mint like we just minted, but just they look mint like, condition. They just look just.
Yeah, and even here, like on the site, I didn't put all the actual MP4s or even GIFs, just because like the page load would just go crazy. So, right. But if you go to OpenSea and look at the collection, like all of them are spinning. You can take a look at all the different properties. There's a lot of different rarities and traits going on with them. So it's really fun to kind of explore the differences and see which one you might like as a collector.
Well, and just like aesthetically, I love, I can just envision that as a sculpture in the metaverse of, like, you know, sort of that centerpiece on the table, you know. I love the art style. I love the metaphor for the conviction of, you know, diamond hands holding something that you're, you know, supporting and passionate about. So I'm a really, really big fan. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's just it.
So on the OpenSea's site right here, the website, just beautiful. That was one thing that attracted my eyes, just like the tops, the scrolling down, and then just views the whole collection as a whole, you know, ranking 1 through 100. You know, and then we go on to the website here where, you know, there again, we have it all beautifully rotating. Just, it just looks so nice. And just the time and attention to detail that you put into each one of these with, excuse for my lack of proper term, but just like the framing around it, you know, just the established, the date, the number, you know, the number that you put in there, rare diamond hands. There's multiple layers of coolness.
Yeah, no doubt. And you know what, like I'm not trying to kind of like hate on anybody else's artwork or whatever. I mean, you know, art is subjective. But I think for me, like, I had seen a lot of these collections that seemingly were, you know, quickly done, you know, put out there and whatnot. Like, that's totally cool. But for me, I wanted to truly provide just an amazing high quality piece, high resolution. Like I was saying before to you, Crypto, there's unlockable content. So when you get one of these, there's like a really high resolution print poster where, you know, you can put that up in your house, you know, wherever you might want to look at that. And yeah, just offering that up as well. There's also like a profile picture as well. But yeah, man. So I would encourage you to print your custom piece that we worked out there too.
Well, and like, sorry, not to cut you off there, Novo, but like I took some time and I started looking at just the intricacies of the pieces, like especially like even on Novo's, like not only do you have his avatar, his CryptoPunk in the diamond itself with the refraction of the different, you know, diamond cut edges, but then I love the add of the detail on the back of the hand.
Bam, right there.
With the glasses and the clown nose. Yes. So like,
this
it was
was a
definitely
ton of
not
fun
a
making
low
this.
effort, mint. You can definitely tell the attention to detail is there. The effort was put in, and those are some of those like details that people that have the eye for that thing can appreciate.
Which I appreciated. I mean, it was almost like a custom suit to fit. Where I mean, he actually came back to me, and I don't know if he'll do this with everyone. He came back to me with like 3 or 4 ideas or concepts. I trusted him as the artist. He's just like, well, which one? I thought this one was the coolest right here. I thought it was really neat. Just the color contrast.
Wicked.
It shows like the different layerings that he's going to go through. And also another huge point is the accessibility points to these. He has different, it's almost in a sense where it's a hierarchy of what you can buy within, his own minting process and pricing, because there are more accessible ones that maybe have lesser traits for say or on say, and then you have the more of the prime ones that have, the Bitcoin on it or the bull market on it. Maybe you could talk a little bit about that, of how you thought about how you went about putting the different markings on each one of these pieces.
Yeah, so really just looking at like what kind of is going on, what's relevant in crypto, right? So you have your kind of most established coins, being Bitcoin or Ethereum. So there are the logos there for those two, of course. But on top of that, I mean, if you're familiar with like the crypto markets and whatnot, like there's what's known as the bull market. That's where everything is going on an upward trend, of course. And then the bear market. So, bear swipes down. So that's when stock graphs are going down. But, if you truly have diamond hands, in those bear markets, then you're holding on, right? And you're looking to that long-term goal. So just kind of celebrating that. Yeah, there's one with the bull market as an example. So there's that. And then I will sort of tease something out. So like later in the series on assets 90 to 100, there is actually the whale logo will be dropped. So you literally have like from, looking from like a boat into the ocean with the big whale tail coming out of the ocean. So that's for the real OGs.
Yet to be minted.
Yes. So
I was just looking for it, and I remember you actually showed me. I think it was in like one of like your drop boxes or something. I was actually scrolling down for it, but they're actually not made, right?
Because I've only minted 60 out of the 100. Correct. So more drops are going to be coming.
I got a little sneak peek at those bad boys, is what you're telling me. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. And I actually have 2 coming from a coin that I like. Not financial advice, of course, but I like Cardano a lot. So there's going to be 2 coming from Cardano.
Hey, well, and why not? You're the artist. You get to do what you want to do. You get to promote what you want to promote. It's really cool stuff. We have a suggestion here. Number 15, diamond hands here. Let's get to number 15 here.
Somebody in chat giving a shout out.
Yeah, why not? And if you're interested, if you're interested in buying 15, I'll bring you on live action right now. We can get a live sale going on right now if that's something that you'd be interested in. Sort by, recently listed.
Yeah, there's some cool like other properties too, right? Like so basically it consists of, you have the series, which is the background. So either, red, gunpowder, black, violet, purple, or white. Right.
Oh,
and then on top,
so there is a rhyme and reason to how it's
scarcity
background. Yeah,
and then different types of diamonds, whether they're solid or like a more refractive gem. Some of them have little speckles. Some of them have little bits of like marbling in them. Some of them are multi-layered glass, which are a little bit more rare. In the hands, you have the metallic ones, you have the glass ones. Some are using like emissive properties. So there's a lot of different variety there, depending on what you like aesthetically. So
yeah. I think Crypto Wizard in the chat was shouting out the one he owns.
Yeah. Crypto Wizard picked this one up. Yep.
That was a sweet one that I saw in there.
Yeah, that neon is sweet.
That was a good find, really good find. A matter of fact, that was one of the ones that got sold today. As a matter of fact, 20 hours ago. So.
Got some followers in the chat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the Diamond Hands community, we're just getting started, and there's a lot of cool guys and gals, maybe potentially. It might be just guys so far, but yeah, everybody's been super cool, and a lot of cool ideas with what we want to do down the road for collectors or holders of Diamond Hands, like I was kind of saying before. So yeah, lots of cool stuff coming down the pipe too.
And that's the great thing is just the evolution of it. You know, I mean, you're not one just to sit there on your hands, for lack of a better term. You know, you're want to progress this project. You want to see what you can do. You reached out to me, and you know, you got my CryptoPunk, which I'm just thrilled with having right here, into it. You know, and it's a special series. You know, if there's any other NFT artists around, I'm not to speak for you, but it seemed like you'd be interested in collaborating if anyone was out there wanting to collaborate on it. If not, I mean, the website is just mint. The NFT is just mint. The colors are just mint. You got a real cool thing. I mean, just like colors are cool like this. I mean, it just feels like you just want to take it into a blacklight room and just stare at it for hours.
Yeah, man. No, thanks for that. I appreciate it. It's been kind of a long time coming. You know, maybe 2.5 months or so of working on these. You know, all the designing of all the different logos, all the different materials, things like that, and then not to mention just like my computer cooking with different renders popping off all day long. So yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, we're just getting going.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up here in a minute. First off, anything you want to relay, Rare Diamond Hands, anything you want to relay out to the community, what's coming next, when, where the best place to go, so not only window shopping, but just real shopping for some of your NFTs. You got the mic. What do you got what would you like to say?
Yeah, so like, jump over to our Twitter to see like info on drops and whatnot, of course. You can DM me at any time there, or slide into our Discord. That's another place. But really, if you want to look at these in their best form, like OpenSea is the best spot, right? Because you see all of them spinning. You can look at all of those different properties firsthand and just see which one you might like and whatnot. And then, yeah, other than that, like I've been in with Clubhouse with a lot of the collectors, like talking about this stuff all the time. So there's a great community building around this. And yeah, it's something that I'm looking for, like a long-term staying power of a brand, because I believe this is something, that it is a staple in the crypto and NFT space, and I really want to celebrate that more long-term with the collectors in the community. So yeah, that's about it.
Anything I can do to help in the future, let me know. Cool stuff from a cool person. We just I loved what you had to say. I love the passion behind it. We're on similar wavelengths with, how we kind of want to get messages across to people. We do have to give a shout out to Paris Shilton for setting this all up, because I'm not a one-man show here. You contacted her. She contacted me saying cool stuff's coming your way. I'm greatly appreciative of, you helping spread my face around the NFT space, and for bringing cool things out to cool people, which I hope I'm a cool person. I don't know.
Yeah, man. And actually one more quick thing. I just thought of this, like I did for you. I mean, if anybody is interested in having a custom derivative work created with either their punk inside of the diamond, similar to what you got there, Crypto, reach out to me, because I'll be minting the custom pieces in a separate collection. So that's definitely on the table. But yeah, the OG 100 will always be there. And then if somebody wants anything custom or want to collab on anything, yeah, just reach out to me. But thanks again, man. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Hey, cool. Thanks. Definitely keep me posted and know what's going on. You're welcome back. So, I mean, anytime we got a live stream going on a Sunday night, please reach back to us and we'll keep you posted. And if I hear anything, we will, people are still filtering, and these are sick. Definitely hit them up, DM them, go purchase. There's a bunch of different price points you can enter in at. Get a couple. You might need to get one for each hand. Don't sit on your hands right now. Click away. We have happy customers right now. I'm happy just staring at it. You can't tell behind this AR filter, but I am smiling. Thank you very much. I'm going to sign you off. Video game freak, any questions, thoughts, concerns, ideas with kind of what we saw today?
I mean, tonight was awesome. I mean, from rare pizzas and snacks, like to the live minting, Sam from Artifact hopping on, rare diamond hands. I had only seen a fraction of the project before you pulled that up and brought that one to my attention. So I already caught a couple that I'm going to go look at, and I'm definitely going to DM him to see about some custom pieces. So from a collector's standpoint, I just love tuning into this to kind of be along for the ride, for the experience along with you guys, but also to kind of keep my eye on what's new and what's happening. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, thanks for your time, because I honestly just like texted you like 10 minutes before, like, hey, can you keep an eye on, the stream, make sure it's watching and working. So this is kind of just how it flows. So I appreciate you coming on and adding your knowledge to the space in there, and keeping me on time and on track with the different things that are going on, because this space moves quickly. And maybe a stream like this gets 5 or 6 artists some more things sold, get some more collectors finding the cool stuff. Maybe it gets pizza into people's hands that actually need pizza to eat. Goal is just to spread the word, help friends out in this community, show off cool stuff like the minting we had today. We had Sam come on and talk about his aspect and how hard he's working behind the scenes to get a project out to people who want this type of stuff. And
sharing the love. I love it.
Yeah. And I'm going to keep working hard and just trying to spread the love as well. Video Game Freak, anything you want to talk about? Anything coming up this week? I'll probably hit it again, doing the same thing next Sunday, 10 o'clock p.m. Chicago Central. Chicago.
I was going to say, I got a couple things behind the scenes, but not that I know that I can confidently speak on without getting in trouble. So
sure, yeah.
By this time next week, maybe I'll have some stuff to share. But I was going to say, I know a couple things, at least that we had touched on last week. The Punks comic project had a development for them. They just announced that the proceeds from their merchandise sales will actually be directly benefiting the Punks holders. So those that stake their comics, the 16 Punks featured in the comic, the 16 characters featured in the comic, will actually directly benefit from 100% of the merchandise sales. So I thought that was
awesome. They're fractionalizing the sales of the merchandise to give out to the owners who are technically the stake owners within that punk that they have in the comic book. That's brilliant.
I mean, Beanie, Sean, Preston, like these guys are really, like, when it comes to the game theory and the mechanics behind the smart contract, stuff like that, like these guys are really pushing the edge. And then with Chris Wall and Robbie Trevino and, these guys with their absolutely phenomenal art, I'm just like, in full discretion, I backed the project. I am, somewhat involved on the community side, but I literally just could not be a bigger fan of this project. And, the collaborations they're bringing in, 1-of-1s and 1-of-9 artwork from just massive artists that they're just giving away. They're really, really, moving the NFT space forward. As Beanie said today, he's pushing the DeFi of NFTs, NFI.
That's right. You gotta do it one NFT at a time, one comic book at a time. I am a huge fan of comics. I bought in on this. I love it. I think it's cool as heck. I'm gonna keep on collecting cool things. Video Game Freak, thanks a lot for just hopping on again, once again, adding your knowledge in the space. It's very helpful. I will be talking with you soon, my friend. All right, you take it easy.
Appreciate you, senor.
Yep. All right, my friends, this has been one heck of a weekend. We had some Zed horse racing. We had a live minting. We're gonna keep pressing forward. So if you guys have anything cool that you want presented, by all means, you can contact me at CryptoNovo311. If you have any cool NFTs, hit up Paris Shilton. She's probably the best connection out there for me to get your NFTs out to the limelight. I wanted to thank all my guests this week. There's Paris Hilton there. This week from yesterday from JRR Tokens, we had Christie's NFTs out there, which is great. We had Rare Diamond Hands, cool stuff there. Snacks, awesome stuff there. Sam, thanks for waking up and checking in. I hope you're sleeping well right now. The list can go on and on. I mean, we had a CryptoPunk winner from FanDuel or Sports Kings that won a CryptoPunk, is telling a story. Thank you guys for watching, listening. With that being said, stay positive and love.